Hi everyone. I just went shopping at my favorite store. hmm And I'm listening to Anthony Hamilton. This is the week of my dad's passing. So I'll be shopping more. And houseplants, let me tell you my story before I let Anthony Hamilton move me. I only had houseplants like aloe vera. Legend watered my last aloe vera. So houseplants, Legend tends to take all the water bottles and go around and water them. So I have to come up with another solution. But I went on a houseplant haul, because it was clearance plants. So I'm going to post that tomorrow, you all. But they had the clearance plants, houseplant section. So I'm guessing at night, one of the managers come in and they say, oh, this is looking bad. We don't want these for tomorrow. So I'm guessing that's how I got lucky. But on this live, I'm going to, I guess, share with you all my experience learning about some of these plants, because baby, look at this. I don't know the name of this. So I'm hoping my houseplant lovers, oh, that little pink, oh, can come on here as I research about these plants to find out what I got and how to take care of them. But I will have music playing, and then I guess I'm freestyling this because that's what I do. I tend to freestyle, and I'm healing. So this week, when I'm going through whatever mentally, plants is going to be the way I heal. I miss my godfather so much. So I really have this YouTube because I heal you all. I have a really blessed life, but that's the one person I wished I could have given this love to, because he retired. And for some people, hey Trail, hey Pit Stop, for some people that saw in one of my videos, I am retired. But the realities of retirement, it teaches you some things. And in his retirement, he gave up. He took his life. So you all, I truly heal when I'm in my garden. It's not about these likes. I'm grateful for my subscribers. I'm grateful that you all get to know me, because I do know, just like my godfather, I got a calling on my life. And when you retired, you've given so much to people. So these gardens, I will hope as encouragement, your garden will give back to you. In life, man, yes, in life, we have to find hobbies and things that can give back to us. Here I gotta take the tag off, because look, why they cover this? Oh, y'all probably can't even see, that's too bright. They covered this tag like I knew the name of it, but beautiful blooms. I uncovered this tag just to, man, they gotta stop playing with me. Let me take this off. Well, hey y'all, what's this? I know it got the little pretty hearts. A lot of other people got this. What's that? This but minister, give a lot to people, and then God use you a ton within your, I would hope, 60, 70, 80 years. My goddad was like 66, police officer. I'm prior law enforcement. I'm gonna keep replaying things. So I've seen a lot. I've talked to honest people who committed crimes and took lives, and I got to know people. I've been a lot of places, y'all. So yeah, this red is gonna represent the love that I shared with my goddad. Man, I look forward to this blooming a whole bunch more. I'm took this one off because it was falling. But yeah, now I found meaning. I'm all over the place, y'all, but I found meaning in life. Let me pause the song so I can focus. I find meaning in life now, because when you listen to people, so it's important to listen to people in life. I had to learn at a young age. Don't think you know everything. because some things you're here to learn about, which is plants for me. You're here to learn about because you don't know that you're going to need that. I didn't know that I was going to be without one arm, so I learned how to garden with the one hand I had. Don't judge people because you never know if you're going to need their hobby. So, I try to encourage even people on my Facebook. You may not understand why I post so much about garden, but there may come a time in life where you will heal through it. But yeah, y'all. So I'm prior law enforcement, and it's a lot of things that working in the federal government, you find out you can't tell the world, you can't share with the world. And it's a lot of hush hush that goes on. And when we take these jobs, even nurses, I salute y'all if y'all nurses. Hi to everyone on here. I don't know who's on here, but if you're a nurse or you're in a field of giving, teaching, see, when we get these fields and we go to college and stuff, we don't know the sacrifices we're going to have to make from our families. We don't know the mental sacrifices we're going to have to make. And I'm here to encourage everyone, if you do have a retirement plan or do not, make sure your mental health is a part of that plan. So we check on, we make sure our 401ks is all good and all these things. Y'all, this is stuff I care about too. So I ain't gonna just be talking about, oh, you're a nurse. Oh, wow. So this is hopefully what hit home. They don't talk about, of course, the hours and nurses that you're going to have to sacrifice. I work shift work. And when you're given so much, it's like, oh, God is calling me to work more. God is calling me. That looks so much. Gardening, I will hope, is what you come home to every night. This aloe vera only have one little dead part. I got this tonight for anyone who just joined in from Lowe's. And we think that we're pretty much being called, and you can, but balance. You're married, so pit stop. I don't know your real name. What's your name? It takes away from time from your family. So then you have to heal from the emptiness of voice that's being created in your family when you're working all these hours. Then you're taking away healing from being in your garden when you're working all these hours. And all of this is for what? Goals. All of this is for what? If you work on your job 25, 30 years, I don't want anyone to end up like my goddad, where it wasn't all worth it. He didn't want to live anymore. He preached every word sermon. He prayed every sermon or prayer that God gave him while in the altar. He did everything he could, but man, he ran dry. So I'm going back to Anthony Hamilton. I'll tell y'all what this next plant is. Let's see. Tropical, it say tropical wick. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see this because this is too bright. Tropical wick. Oh, it's the exotic angel. See, this is what I'm talking about. New gardeners, how we supposed to fall in love? Oh, this is a begonia. Oh, yeah, I know that. It's a begonia. But for real, how we supposed to know what these plants are? It's my first time with all these fancy looking leaves, honey. And I'm just making it pretty, taking out all this old. But yeah, y'all. That's kind of where I am tonight. Just in this week. This is the passing of him. I'm out of work now, though, due to knee problems. Wow. So you can relate. Now, I have bad knees, honey. Yeah, pain. But nothing was like my shoulder. So I don't even know if you got to the point of, dang, how bad is it? Because I have to give steroid shots in my shoulders and stuff. So I'm retired because I got injured on the job. And that's the other thing. No one tells you when you work in these overtime hours, or when you're working in high intense fields, that your body may take a toll. So I did a lot of rounds. I'm sure y'all do a lot of rounds. Hey, T Love Greens. Hey. But I put in a lot, and at a young age, I tore my shoulders, which would never be the same. Didn't know that sacrifice when I went to college that I was making. You know, you just being a go-getter, and man, it'll sit you down. And when you sit down, you have to reevaluate the time that you put into these fields. And depression can kick in. it can really kick in. But that's why I also pay attention to healing, and I talk about healing a lot because it's our job to heal. It's our job to stop, take a pause in life, and to see specifically what are we feeling. This year with grief, I don't know if anybody else is grieving a loved one, but with grief, there's different seasons of grief. And now on anniversary, it's like, why do I feel what I feel? Of course, I couldn't save them. Couldn't save them. I got over that last year, but this year, it's just, man, do I even got the right to feel pain? When people start taking their lives around you, it's like, do I even got the right to feel pain? Because for me, y'all, I know what that was like. When you lose a limb or you're down for months, I've lost almost everything fighting for help and attorneys. So I've been through a little something. Back to my Anthony Abbott to y'all, because he gets me all emotional. But I've come out of it. And this smile, y'all, I smiled my way through. And I didn't know that. Okay, that looks better. I didn't know that people that smile so much, how much joy people was accounting on me for. So your smile gives people joy. Through my smile, people have healed. This is an African violet. Y'all can't see it. I don't even know how to make y'all see it. But this is an African violet I'm about to unwrap. But I didn't understand even that my smile was given to people. Man, and when you start realizing how much you've given in your low places in life, that's when you have to think. So, of course, I'm at a good place, but I still feel what other people feel because I watch people in them shoes that I've been in before. Giving life your all, man. Make sure you give yourself your all. That's what I've learned. Give yourself. And then these kids, y'all see so much of Legend. I love Legend. But my encouragement, like as far as being a mom, only my 2 years. I processed being a mom before that day came. And now I understand that my job is just to heal with him as he grows. Kids, they're going to see a lot. And if we're not walking in their shoes, so I say heal with him. If we're not walking in their shoes to see the new world, to see all that they got exposed to them at young ages, if we're not open and we're not trained to see first, then to heal second, these kids, man. And so if y'all have, like, I have God kids. So Trail, I don't even know if you're on here. He said, let's go. If you're on here watching, my godson's probably on here watching. He made his little first YouTube too account. I watch and I listen to him and I pay attention to the emotions that kids give. When Legend, we ask Legend say hi in ways and them tears fall down his eyes because he didn't get his way or whatever. I pay attention to what that means because these small moments, man, it teaches us a lot if we just slow down. These kids are teaching us a lot. Say hi. Yeah. And then to see the smile on his face. We got to pay attention to even what brings joy to our kids. So that's another. You think that's a purse? That's another chance to find the small things in life. Talking about healing. Watch what makes your kids smile, bring joy to you. Because them memories in old age, that's Marcus popped up here. In your old age.
They know my name.
Oh, he always say that. I know, they do know you. But I process, when you get retired, you think about these things. What do I need for the rest of my life to make it? Because it ain't just about raising him. Eventually, he's going to be gone. Eventually, he's going to be living his life. But what can I take from him that would make me stronger for the rest of my life? So I come before this little boy. But, I take good care of him, but I ain't going to let motherhood take from me. I take time to process. This is a leaf. It's gone. It's broke. Because it was clearance. Yeah, so y'all, that's pretty. Isn't it? Look at that. Furry. I like that furriness. post-op with complications. Oh, wow. Man, so you actually did have surgery. I had surgery, and woo, them doctors don't tell you the reality of when they cut on you, how you gonna have to regain that strength. For you, you may have to regain strength in your calf muscles and your thighs. I have to regain strength in all of this. I mean, I started off, I couldn't even move my fingers, you all. Wow. The concept of moving your fingers to them, man, they don't explain everything. That's all I got to say. And so make sure you're healing. I wrote a book. I read more books. I challenged my mind because in pain, pain requires brain activity. That's what I learned through my most difficult times of this, brain feeling pain. You have to redirect it with, it's like energy, good energy that would challenge you, because pain challenges you in the negative space. So I've learned how to challenge myself in a positive manner. So with these houseplants, like for instance, I'm challenging myself to learn them. They don't have outside temperature. Now I have to focus on my indoors temperature. What happened? What went wrong? Excuse you. You interrupted my live. Are you bored? Well, pay attention to my live then, because you know you can understand everything. You see yourself, say hi to the live. But yeah, he said hi. I pay attention to now positive energy. That's the only way to me to get out of any hard space in life. It's just positive. You have to, counteract what you're already thinking. Now this is pretty. Oh, I wonder if this is going to give me them little like lilac blooms or something. It was nothing wrong with this. You want to touch this? It's going to hurt you. That's why I'm going to give it to him. Hopefully he learned early. Y'all still touching it. Hopefully he learns early. It hurt? I heard you say it hurt. Oh, it do hurt. So you got to stay away from all of them? Yeah. He said, nah, I'm going to reach for the one that feels the best. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with this cactus. It was on clearance, but I guess they just got tired of looking at it. And, it was one little piece in there. But, she said, yep. That's aloe vera. What you, Legends teaching y'all? Legend, you got on your shirt that matches the plants. Say hi. What's in here? That was, I guess, another plant. Oh, I probably could propagate this. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in some water. Propagation. I don't even stuff like this. I'd be scared to even take out of the container. Like, can you even leave this inside of this container for like how long? Because I don't even know how deep the roots are, y'all. So this is my houseplant experience. I'm supposed to be researching these plants. And then they don't even $29.99. Oh, let me take a picture on my app. So y'all, let me tell y'all about my app. Legend got my succulent. I also do have succulents that I could show you all. But I use this Picture This app. Let me show y'all what it looks like on it. Man, y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing. But it's called Picture This. And with Picture This, I'm so frugal, y'all. I'm a very frugal person. Although I'm a frugal person to spend money on things that I want to spend money on. And so on this app, every day, yeah, you type it. You see? Every day I go on here to get my little free. Every day I play the little Legend. You bet not. Legend, calm down. Free IDs is what they call. So you just, it looks like that. So a picture, you can take the picture. And yeah, I don't pay for the monthly subscription or anything, but I love this app. Let's see what they say the name of this plant is. Oh God. No plants found. See, this is why I don't do house plants right here. I took a picture of the leaf and they say no plants found. Now I just wasted me a free ID, a free day. Pretty much they give you a free day to find out what something is. Let me take a further back picture. Maybe that's going to help. Baby rubber plant. I found out I have a baby rubber plant. That's what this is, everyone. So now I can do some educating myself. Also known as the pepper face American pepper plant. Normally these leaves are white and they don't have this little pink kind of light lining on here. It's an evergreen perennial, of course, ornamental. When they say perennial, it better live all year round in my house. Because I ain't trying about no house plants that's gonna die. It's known as the glossy plant, rounded leaves. We know that. Okay, house plant. Yeah. Let's see. Spread 8 inches. 8 inches. That looks like 8 inches. So I think this is at mature height. I mean, height and width. Let's see what else I need to know. Hardiness 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Height. So yeah, I don't like the cold. My house will not begin 30 degrees. So I should be good on that. Hardiness 10 to 11. Oh yeah, that means yeah, it needs to stay inside. So now it makes sense. I'm such a new gardener. Hardiness, I had to learn what 3 means cold, low, 10, 11 means hot. But now I know when I see the numbers, that's why this does well indoors. Sand, chalky, loam soil. I still don't know what loam soil means. LOAM. I haven't figured that out. But I wonder if that's what this stuff is that they put inside of these containers. I wonder if that's what loam means. And that's exactly why I ain't going to change what's in here, because I got some sand in the house. Slightly acidic, neutral, slightly alkaline. How they going to say slightly acidic and slightly alkaline? That means half and half, I guess. Water should be done each week when the top 3 centimeters of the soil dry out. So they have these. This is sad. Best. Well, this is why it's good to get clearance plants before they die at Lowe's. Thank you. You giving me a gift. Because this thing just got wet. It was raining, and those plants are not going to make it. This thing ain't gonna need to be watered for probably another 3 weeks. Okay. Thank you. Now he's gonna bring me everything. So yeah, now I know it should be repotted every 2 years. So basically what that kind of means, when these plants come into large containers like this, if they say it needs to be repotted every 2 years, thank you. He's going to bring me everything. You brought me another gift. Thank you. I'm glad you went shopping in the house. That means that if it's not overgrown, oh man, it ain't no hole in the bottom of this. So that means, oh my gosh, that means I'm going to have to take this out of here. Dum. That's so sad. I really just got sad about that because it doesn't have the appropriate water. So that's another good tip. I hope y'all learned. Or I can flip it upside down. I hope that it all drains out, because what that means is I have to water this appropriate. I do know that much. Never put too much water in it. Man, this child is about to collect. Legend, these are all your items. I don't want to collect your items. So anyways, I'm going to take this out of here. I guess that's what I'm going to do on camera. No more. Thank you, but no thank you. Let's see. And they're so pretty. Oh, house plants time. Hey, beautiful. Hi. The New Orleans gardener. If you all have not watched her, she does really good lives, and she is very educated. Okay. I look forward to one day saying the same, that I'm very educated. But right now, I'm not. I am not educated on these houseplants. I just understand outdoors. Now, for instance, I bought this succulent on a clearance rack. It has baby succulents. So I guess that's how I do. For everybody that's been listening to me, I'll be all emotional. It has baby Plants on the side. If I ignore legend, he'll disappear. So I guess I'll take, since I've had it in this little 1 week, that's new on the side right there. So I'm gonna take that out. No. Or should I leave that in there? See, that'd be the thing. Do you leave it in there until it get like big enough? It's drying out. So I'm thinking that, no, I think it'll be fine in there. I just gonna clean it up like I'm doing the rest of these things. What else? Let me show y'all what else I got. I got another one. Just like the texture of these. So I got 2 twins. This one is taller, but I put this inside of this container. So we should be good. There. Some of the lower pieces. Y'all see? So pretty. I love this texture. Okay, those 2 look perfectly fine. Let's see. I think this had those little flowers at the top that are already flowered. So I guess I'm supposed to come in here and prune these on up. I'll put this inside of here with some little rocks on the side there. Oh, y'all, have y'all ever thought about spray painting your rocks? Oh, maybe they already do that. I need to watch more houseplants. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to spray paint all these rocks. So when I put it inside of here, it'll look prettier. Okay. Okay, you all. Oh, let's see. Should be repotted every 2 years. So that's all that it gave me on that app. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to know the name of? Oh, what's this big plant name? Is that a rubber plant too? Let's see. I am all over the place. I just said I'll go live in case someone. It's an aloe vera. So aloe. Oh, it's called aloe because aloe vera is aloe. That is. But they said it's a bush lily, also known as Clivia fire lily. So it's in the lily family. Really? Everything in the lily family. I like how, look y'all, how it starts off. Let me show y'all. Y'all see how that little thing is up in there? I bought this too because I want to see how this leaf starts off very small and then get massive like that. That seems like that's very encouraging. And I do have to take it out of here because I can see now it's on the side that need to be broken off. That's not looking well. So yeah, I'm about to take this up out of here. Go back to my Anthony Hamilton. It's so cool. 2 small ones. Oh yeah, not that one. Oh, the 2 small ones. Oh, these are aloe veras. Just duh. Okay, so the aloe vera is the same. If both of the leaves. Wow. It must be a different variety. Because I'm like, because it got different texture on the inside. So let's see. Succulentus indoor. Add life to an indoor space. I'm looking forward to this. Add life to my indoor space. They definitely sell you on that 60 to 90 degrees. Oh yeah, I definitely can't have my house colder than 60. Luckily enough, yeah, 69 or 68 is what I leave my temperature on because I'm that person that y'all ain't getting no heat. Y'all better put on an extra layer of clothes. Y'all know that person. I was that person when people came to visit, they knew to bring a jacket because don't touch my thermostat. Oh, here we go. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now I know I got 2 varieties of aloe, but this is what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all see this? Oh, it's so wet. Like, look at that. I could just squeeze. Oh, that is so bad. Let me put that there. Is that a part of the roots? The roots is, and then, okay, but they are aloe. Okay, well, this is considered soil. This is my first time. Y'all, I see my first time. Wow. And are these considered roots because they grew all down the sides and stuff? Yep. That's probably what that means. That's what I'm assuming. Wow. So I like that then. That means that has healthy roots, is what I'm assuming. So I don't have to take off. Because I was about to take off. Y'all see that little piece right there? I was about to take that off because it have like brown or white. But I'm assuming that looks like an orchid. That's what I was saying. Oh, now I'm really embarrassing myself. I knew this portion looked like an orchid, but I never paid attention when I'm in the hotels and different things. That's how new of a gardener I am. And so when I was talking about in the beginning, y'all, where I truly was the person that worked a lot of overtime. I didn't care about things in this world. I worked, didn't pay attention to things around me, such as an orchard. It's like, man, in life you could be going so fast and you see the beautiful orchards on the end of it, for example. But your brain don't tell you, oh, let me take a moment, stop. Let me find out what the name of that is so I can really adore this. When you're going fast in life, tell you don't end so well. Oh, it's just water sitting all in the bottom of this. Yeah, I gotta get this out of here. So now I know I have an orchid or orchid. And now that I know that, the other one didn't have a stem, I don't think, on a clearance rack. I'm gonna rewatch my plant haul that I'm gonna post. But if it did, I'm going back tomorrow to get another one because that was one of my wish list plants. Crazy. I knew them leaves looked familiar, but yeah, y'all. So that's all I can continue to. It's an orchard and it grows in the bark. Oh, this is called bark. Okay, now I know. Wow, this is hard to get out. Now, interesting. Whatever. This rubber plant that we looked up, it actually has soil and it grew inside of the bark. Just learned something new. See, and it's very intimidating. So let me talk about y'all follow. Let me look at her name over here. Her channel, Pits Stop Kitchen and Garden. Yeah, shout out to her. But it can be intimidating going live for the first time because you like, I'm a new garden. I don't got nothing to teach anyone. But to my surprise, you all are watching me and I will hope enjoying me. And that's the thing about life also. Like, man, we think we got this YouTube thing figured out. We think we know even ourselves. I'm going to put this inside of here. We think we even know ourselves and how we're going to do on these platforms, but it's all learning. We don't know how our first live is going to go. We process and we think we try to assume that, oh, I'm going to talk about this and oh, I'm going to talk about that. But in life, that's life. You don't know. And man, I tell you, that's all I can say. I stopped trying to control everything. So I was talking to the OCD chick, Nikki. And yeah, Nikki is funny. By the way, if you're not following her, please consider doing so. But she was just talking about, I lost my train of thought. So funny. I got so excited. Whatever. I don't forget. God dang on it. Man, having kids and doing all this stuff, you just forget stuff. But okay, so as y'all see, there's no hole in there. So yeah, I really need to repot this up in something just as deep. This may be deep enough, but I don't think so. And I have another one here. Oh, that I think I'm going to switch. Yeah, I'm going to pot them in here and take these out. Yep. And then what I'm going to do, because I don't have any more of this loam, I'm just going to use leave some soil on the bottom, put all the loam, what she tell me, bark. I'm going to put all the bark around that plant because it looks like this one can survive in soil with perlite. I have perlite mixed in there. So I have learned enough to know perlite is very important to have the water pass through fast enough because a lot of these plants don't like to be soaking wet. It likes to dry out in between waterings. Woo, learned that in one season. Gardening is not that difficult at all, y'all. I guess. And if it is difficult, that's why Lowe's give us 1 year to return our plants. So they say for those that it's a little bit more difficult, we're going to give you 1 year. Something didn't make it. Well, it's not dead all the way, but yeah, it's dead. Look at that. And then when stuff died, I'll be like, honey, it was on clearance anyway. Oh, gosh. I'm so serious. That's how I am. Oh, snap. That's a whole plant. Okay. See? Now that just fell off. This stuff, succulents can be gentle because they're so tiny. That's why people who have succulent gardens, I feel like they're the most gentle people ever. Because you have to be very careful with these things. I wonder if you can buy like little fake grasses and stuff that makes stuff pretty. We're gonna find that out one day if I see it. Oh snap, that's huge. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Oh, y'all like my friendship plant that I had got? It's actually called. Oh no, that's not it. I don't even know. My tag is somewhere else. That's another tag now. Ain't that something? But anyways, yeah. Let me see. Oh, I can scroll down. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all said something. That's a pretty jade plant. That's what that's called. A jade plant. Which one? Yeah. One of them pretty. Oh man, I'm gonna take care of these though. By the time the night is over, y'all, I just came from Lowe's. I've been and researched a little bit more and more. Oh, Anthony Hamilton is talking to. I don't even know who Sonny is, y'all. I got some music playing in the background. Oh gosh, so I'm just mixing this up, taking some out because yeah, I ain't trying to replant this for another 2 years, like it said. It's giving me 2 years. Okay, let me find another song for real, because Anthony, I love Anthony Hamilton. He's very soothing, even if you don't listen to the words. Yeah. Oh, he just gets to me, my heart. So I took that out. Now I'm going to transfer. Hi, everyone. The one you took out, the white container, is the jade plant. Oh. Hi, Elle. Hey, Elle. Hey, I'm Lovely Dove. Hi, everyone. So for people that missed, thank you for the people that been here from the beginning. This is the week anniversary of my goddad. So I'm learning about new plants in honor of him for this week. It's the one thing that I wish I could have shared my love for and inspired him to get out and create a garden. And I think it would have saved him in his state of depression. Yeah, and I do really wish that men can actually get out here and enjoy this hobby too. Oh, so it's the one thing that I say, oh, the wintertime's coming up. I need to protect my mental for the wintertime because that's my whole goal in life, making sure I'm feeling just, planning. I get excited when I can take care of new babies and when they grow. So yeah, I say for the wintertime, I'm going to keep this hobby going because COVID ain't over. And I started this because I cannot do all my other hobbies. And I ain't about to be out and about. Well, the wintertime, it'll be better, they say, because the cold weather. But y'all, I got indoor hobbies and now I got at-home hobbies. And that's what this is going to be good for. My at-home hobby. And for him, my goddad preached and ministered. And the thing about it is when you're called, you spend a lot of times at home interceding, ministering, listening. But in that time, We, no offense, I've been there, done it. But for me and for some people, you think that it's bringing you healing. You think that serving people is healing you at the same time. Or you believe that if I do this for other people, that God is going to look out for me. But you have to work with God, the God you serve, whoever he is. You have to work with him. You have to, because you can't hear everything from God. You know, that's why they talk about tongues. You don't know what you're speaking. So you can't understand. So that's what I mean by you got to work with him. You got to think. You got to create hobbies. You're not going to just speak and say, Shakia, go learn about houseplants. I had to process this and say, you know, I didn't want to be the person to go by houseplants just because I can't be in my yard, which that's still a good reason to. But I process what should I do it by itself? I was just thinking about putting this other one right back in there. Yeah, it will good by itself too. See the container, honey. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it a spotlight by itself. You right, because I got the spot space at this point. You know, we always think we got space until we go buy more plants. Oh gosh. Oh, it was one. See, it was one tucked under there, y'all. Look at this. It was. See that baby one trying to. Oh, it's another one tucked. Wow. That one look like it's caught up. Oh, there we go. See, I'm so glad I noticed that. Now I got two new leaves trying to stick out there. Oh, okay, let me try to center this, baby, since I was gone. Put it in there by itself. So I think that'll do well with this loamy soil and then the soil up underneath. And now I have a hole inside. So I think that orchard will do great. It looks so lonely though. But it's a showstopper by itself. I learned that by seeing it. Plant any, you all. If you're following me and you're actually looking for someone to really for real learn from, plant any. Charlene, she is very informed. My gosh, she was my first houseplant YouTuber to follow, and I was like, she's sitting in this same chair for you about to see what I'm saying. I said she's sitting in this same chair looking at plants, and she think I'm about to watch it. I was like, I don't know all this stuff, and I was like, well, I guess somebody watches, and now look. Y'all here watching me sit in this same chair, honey. Learn something new all the time. So I'm gonna plant this one in here. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Here we go. All the good stuff. Legend is back. Hi. I know you want to touch this dirt so bad. I have a real live plant, baby. Hold on a minute now, sir. Want to get up here? I'll let you do it up here, though. Come on. Legend. No, you don't want me? Excuse you. He like on his terms. So you go mind your own business then if you don't act like that. Come on. Yeah, and now I'm going to plant. Oh, this ain't going to look really good in this black. I don't think no. Ooh. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna put in that black. I'll put this one back in that white. All of these aloe veras will look good in here. Would that look good though? All aloe veras in one container. We're gonna find out. That ain't even tall enough. Look at that. See, so funny. I'm trying to put that in something that it ain't even tall enough for, unfortunately. So okay, y'all, do plants like this all light. So I have to pay attention to what's the light requirements. So I can't plant them all together. That makes sense. And the water requirements. That's why you all have all of your plants individual instead of like succulents. Okay, all right. That makes sense. I figured that out. Cool. So what I'm just gonna put that up in there. Let me put this back up there. Yeah, that's pretty. I love that plant. Oh, whatever the name of it is. Jade. I think this is Jade or something. Yeah. You say yes, ma'am. Oh gosh. Y'all have any questions for me? Any questions for me? I have, y'all know Legend. I don't think I'm planning on, I may have one more kid, but in reality, I don't know. Boy, some of y'all are much more mature than me. Let's talk about the reality because I think it's all women on here. Do you feel like your legacy is on a comparison scale? So on 1 to 10, let's talk about how important leaving behind your legacy. How important is your legacy to you? On a scale of 1 to 10, comment down below how important is your legacy? What you leave behind. Not just children, but what you leave behind. Our gardens will be passed on to someone else. Shout out to Plant Indy because she's moving to Georgia and she's about to have her a whole new garden. So I look forward to watching that. But in life, I guess I'm talking about retirement a lot too. The closer you get to retirement, the more you think about the afterlife. And although I got a long life to live, I was at a point where I thought my life was over. I was like, I don't want to serve no more people. I don't want to do nothing else in this world. I've done my part. I've given all the good to this world. And I was like, I'm out. And once life was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. I was just kind of like, okay. So if I've lived for everybody right now, she said 10. Wow. So I started to then live for the afterlife. I now am in a season where I'm creating things. So for instance, YouTube, I would hope YouTube would be around forever. And I'm creating this channel as a journey, memories for the afterlife. Or let's just say your kids go off to college and they're not as close to you as they want to be. But they want to get to know you and experience you, see your smile without talking to you. Or there may be seasons where you don't get along with your children. I feel like this is an avenue for my child to always watch me, or for anyone dear to me to always watch me, or for anybody that's in your life, because you don't know who God is going to send to you. For anybody in your life that really wants to enjoy a piece of you, you will have a YouTube channel. We don't know how many people in their dark rooms will say, man, they just thinking like, for instance, all these negative thoughts, and I wish I could just watch somebody, or I wish I could talk to somebody. And then they'll think, well, let me just watch such and such YouTube channel. That's just how powerful YouTube can be. He loves getting on my back. To me, that's how powerful having a channel can be. People in your life will have access to the happier moments, or the rejuvenating moments, or the freeing moments of you. It also gives your family. So, for instance, Pissed Off Kitchen. I don't know who else watching L comments. L don't have a channel, so I can't talk about you that much. See, and I be wishing I knew more about you all. L, how many? You gonna keep hitting me on the back? But she have kids. She's been married 20-some years. Whew. And it gives your family chances to be very proud of you. Y'all, I'm just sitting here thinking about what else I want to put over here with this Jade plant. I really do believe that's the one. I would say it's a desire to be a grandma of many, though I only have one child. Okay, see, and I only have one too, and I will hope people give me kids. But having grandkids, man, kids do need that in their lives. Now that I'm, have a kid, I see the importance of kids having grandkids. They need to see that generation gap. So now I pay attention to generation gaps also. How they learn wisdom supposed to be from the grandparents. So then I guess that's what I support, because a lot of y'all have older kids too. I'll talk about, just stop grabbing all my plants. The wisdom. We get stuck in our ways the older we get. And the benefit of processing why you're stuck in your ways to then pass down to your grandkids is so important, because we leave, like our grandparents leave this generation. Now you want me to read you a book? They leave this world and they spoil the kids with it. It's like, who were they? Who were they? So YouTube is another avenue where they can get to know you, because my grandma never talked about who she was. She never talked about what she liked. She never talked about her struggles. Now they give stories now. My grandma passed away when she was 92. So she gave me all these stories, but in the stories, it was a book. So now I only know stories, but I don't know who she is. So I encourage you to actually talk to your kids about real life. He's only 19, so I have time in Jesus' name. You do have time. I tell these boys, child support is real. Do not fall for the trick. It's really real. And then I telling my godson, watch it. Like, imagine me saying, I love you, these kids love you, or whatever, but you got to pay me $300 every month for loving me and for being in my life. Like, that's the reality of child support. So, and I mean, we would hope he would make a baby with somebody that would work out for it, but, no offense to any woman that got child support too, because I believe in it. I just also understand that the men sometimes can have it a little difficult if they're not established in life as far as careers. Yeah, he better be a smart man. I can put this in here for now. Yeah. No, that's ugly. Let me plant this in this other one. Move that out the way. But yeah, pass that knowledge down, because it's not about being right. What I'm learning in life is that we're only right in our lives. What works for you and is right for you in your life may not be right for the next person. Man, that's what, if y'all could take anything away. Child, what you doing? Legend, what are you doing? What's right in your life may not be right for the next person. And in life, we are all growing. So, for instance, the women, you got mosquito spray? We ain't outside? Thank you. Off. Sponsor me. That's so silly. But the women that grew up in the 50s, I know he is something else, and y'all, that grew up in the 50s, what worked for them in their marriages and their lives aren't going to work for us. We're living in a different time with different type of men. And so that goes to show everybody in different eras need different things. So we got to be careful with telling our kids and our grandkids that this is right and this is wrong, unless it's going to harm them, of course. But man, I've definitely learned. And then working in a criminal justice system and talking to a lot of these people, and I had to do backgrounds on people. I was a pre-sentence investigator where I had to investigate people's lives. And I had to find out and write up a report for the judge to explain to the judge, how did this person live and how did this person live prior to committing this crime? What parameters probably had a highly influence on the crime they committed? So I started making connections between, when I do interviews of these people's families, of different people's opinions, different people's statements about these people, how they were raised, and I start doing a correlation between things. And I just really realized that people think they know what's best for folks, and you don't. If that person would have done the one thing that they thought was so quote unquote sin or thought was wrong, it might have saved their lives. Like some people doing wrong may teach them a lesson that may empower them. Doing wrong may humble you in a way that may make you a better person, that may move you to then move mountains in other people's lives. So I talk about a lot too, moving mountains, because although I'm not, I don't serve under any particular religion. I consider myself a humanitarian, dang, legend. Y'all, I just stepped, hold on. Okay, anyways. Oh, I got no clothes. I just know short shorts. Humanitarian. And I give now. I understand that people across the world believe in different things. And so now pretty much, dang, what was I going to say? Legendary. Man, when you have kids, they definitely take your train of thought away. But now I don't know what I was going to say, y'all. But I just give and I listen more. Oh, so that's the thing. When you're not tied to anything specifically, you understand then that your job is to listen and understand people and stay open-minded to then give, and moving mountains, to then help a person move mountains in their world the way they supposed to move it. So now, man, that's the whole thing. Mountains, stuff, life is hard. Reality check. It ain't easy out here for nobody. But nobody has it easy. I was just talking to Marcus about that. He say, if I was just the person that bought the United States, because the United States is owned by like Rothschilds and people, very wealthy people. If I could just control the United States, this is the craziest. My life would just all be better. And I say the reality is no, those people don't have it better. Those people compete with other countries. Like it's really a war going on of advancement of countries. Oh wow, look at the inside here. See, I didn't see that in there. But that is not an easy life to have control. I won't wish it on nobody, because the people that I have watched who had control commit crimes. I seen the power struggles that they had. And then you think you can control. See, it's a humble experience when you got control of people, but you don't got control of your life. Because you can speak things into existence, which is very true. But you don't know how things are going to align. And people who have power and money, they struggle with that. They struggle with humility because you watch somebody. So for instance, like in the inmates, I had the power to tell inmates what to do. But when I came home, I couldn't tell my guy, pick that up off the floor. I couldn't tell him, you need to keep your tone down. So it was a power struggle that a lot of people go through. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully he will have children in his future. I really do hope that I'm teaching him how to be y'all see this kid? He got a spoon. Come show them what you're doing. This kid, come here. Get up here. Let me show them what you're about to do. This is this boy went and got the biggest spoon he could find to help me get the dirt out of the pot. Please. I cannot keep clean silverware, y'all. What are you gonna do with the dirt? Because you gotta have really tight hands for doing this. But I'm hoping that I'm teaching him how to be a fine gentleman, soft-hearted, but very direct. So I'm hoping I'm giving him kind of my militant ways. Don't put that in my dirt. To then, be able to lead a woman. So I'm more so focus on teaching him how to choose the proper woman to then help him raise his kids, because I do also see in the generations that's to come, man, a lot of these people think it's about what these kids look like, how cute they are, and all of that. And I don't want him to raise his kids like that. I raised Legend up to focus on technology, artificial intelligence, business. Cuteness and all that, it's all fine and dandy, but in my generation, I tell people that I don't pay attention to that, because it's a lot of, oh, that's another good one. I wrote this, I got to talk about this in my book, but it's a lot of people that their looks, they're not mature enough for the looks that they may have. And of course, that's like, they go to college, and let's just say if your child is like beautiful or no identity. So if they're fine on the outside, I feel like it can take them longer to find out who they are on the inside, because they don't have maturity. And so I would hope that he would pick a woman for who she is. Because if he pays attention to beauty, because, oh, let's just say, oh, he looks good, so he's going to go for a woman that looks good. And I hope y'all having these conversations too, so this encouragement to your teenagers, to help them understand that the reason why talking back in the 80s and 90s, before we had cell phones or texting, the reason talking was important because you got to know who you were or who the person was. You got to hear their struggles. Are you finished? Go take that and go play with something else, okay? Bye-bye. Please. You could go on the back porch and play on the dirt, because he got my whole back porch. I got a screen-in patio, which I should have been out there, but it's cold. No, it ain't that cold. I don't like no breeze. Go out there and play in the dirt. And he plays in the dirt out there. Come on. One moment, y'all. Hi, go play with the dirt out there. Go outside. Yeah, so I got a space out there. And he just plays in the dirt out there. That way. Now he's gone. But yeah, talk to your teenagers about that. That talking is important to get to know that person. Because the more texting and stuff, that's just creativity. You make a person feel good. They live in a feel good dating generation. And that only gets you so far. And if you try to raise a family, see, and I think that's for real, y'all, what happens in these relationships, and even for the adults, you get in these feel good relationships and these look good relationships. Oh my God, because the looks are so important on social media these days. To what the couple look like, being a cute couple. And so when times get hard, oh, we don't know each other. We don't know how we kind of, what's that word? When you like, man, what is the word? I can't believe the word. We don't know how we deal with conflict. So conflict resolution, because marriage and relationships is all conflict resolution. And these kids don't have that. So when they have these babies at young ages and they get married and stuff, and I talk like I'm older because, y'all, I've lived like I was like a 40-year-old before. My life was just very structured. And now I kind of enjoy myself, enjoy my 30s. That's what my mentor have taught me. Enjoy your age, baby. Got that one planted up. I'm making some progress around here, y'all. Right now. Ooh, I'm just trying to, because Legend comes and take out all of my succulents. Whew, and I be left having to redo them because they don't be in there properly and everything. But, oh, see, lost my train of thought again. I know I'm talking about grown folks and conflict resolution and how you get upset and, oh, raising these kids. Duh, everything is about kids when you first have kids. But these couples don't know how to deal with jobs, gaining weight, kids' health problems and appointments and all this stuff, because it was just the feel-good relationship. It wasn't supposed to be conflict resolution, time management, planning, using all that. And so then it'd be wake up calls of, well, people really do love each other, but they're not good teammates. So I had to learn that in life. So I've been married twice. And the first one, sure, we did everything together. Great friend. We had a very serving God relationship, but he wasn't my teammate. And well, he was my teammate in a lot of things. We both had a really, really good relationship. We just separated because we didn't want to serve a particular religion anymore. But besides that, we had together 7 years, married 5. And we just really realized that, dang, partnership is important. Like going on for the rest of your life, how you deal with conflict, how you deal with pain, all that stuff you got to think about. And he was like, baby, you need a real man because I ain't that type of man. So I tell people, like, I had a successful marriage. And Marcus now I feel like is a better teammate for me. And in life, partnership, friendships, that's even important. How your friend deals with conflict resolution, because in your hard times, you need to focus or have different friends that deal with conflict differently to then process what you're going through in order to help you heal, because that's what real friends are. We just help each other heal, baby, and we enjoy each other. Life is about enjoying each other. And I think the enjoyment is what helps you heal when times get rough. That's what I think. Okay, so this one lost. I'm going to let this grow some new roots. There we go. All right, y'all. I can leave this inside of here. I'm assuming it's cactus. I want to put it in here, though. Hey, I wonder. Set me in a sunny area and water me when I'm dry. The same with the aloe vera. It just needs to be watered when it's dry. So I know what I'm going to do. Well, that came out easy. It didn't even want to be in there. Yep, I'm going to put all these in here and just do me a succulent arrangement until I got rocks and all that good stuff. But do it fit in there? That was my same problem. Yeah, it fits. Yeah, I'm going to put all this in here for now because I could leave it in here, but oh, this like more sandy. It got sand in it. So I'm trying to go with what they already have in there. That looks like it likes more sandy locations or look sandy soil. Oh, this one has sand in there too. So when you open it, when you take it out, I'm assuming you can see what's in there. So then keep everything very pretty. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I just want to see you. Oh man, you falling apart. Ain't nobody say you fall apart. What my other one? See, Legend took it out. Just had me a 3. Let me test this out, see if I would go like that. Oh, that's so pretty. I like that. Y'all can't see it yet, but I'm just putting all of my aloe veras, different variety of aloe veras together. And they could be each other friends until I watch somebody's YouTube channel and I can get more creative. Because right now I'm going to keep it simple. And right now I'm just, y'all, enjoying myself. Have a blessed night. You too. Communication is key. That is so true. I have communication with everybody in life. It's so key, y'all. I won't be on here. I'll be on here probably about another 15 minutes, everyone. Oh, man. Rest in peace to everyone we lost this year. I got this. Yeah. And now we get second chances to finish what they started. Oh, wow. So I wonder if, like, this growing a new one on the side here, y'all. The roots are all at the top instead of at the bottom. I'm still gonna take it off. We got little roots. I'm gonna take you out of there. Yeah. You can live on your own in another container. Do, 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 do. One more plant. I don't have another aloe vera. Yeah, the J plant over on there. I really want something small though. This is difficult, y'all. So I salute everybody to do any type of anything with houseplants because it's just so small. It requires me to think way more than if I was outside. Well, I guess that means you gotta prepare properly. Oh, that'd be pretty. Yeah, you gotta prepare before you go live. I have more succulents outside. I think I should have went and got those. But right now, I just work with what I got and put that in there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks good up there. I ain't think I. That's the thing about live, y'all. You don't never think you're gonna be on here as long as you are. But just be enjoying people. With YouTube, oh y'all, I'm gonna post a video on how I manipulate iMovie. So write down there what app you all use because I'm gonna give y'all my little trick that we figured out of how to make your iMovie into 4G. Oh my God, like technology is so cool. So I look forward to doing that video because 4G is that stuff take out a lot of your data. I can tell y'all that much. So even if you have it on your phone, I need now another SIMS card or micro SD card. So for people who aren't tech savvy, you can buy a micro SD card and put it in your phone to get extra space. So your phone can handle them 4Ks. But instead, I now upload my videos into YouTube Studio, then upload it into iMovie. Extra steps, but if you got a lot of videos like me, it's easy. And then once you upload it, it's just you add one thing in there, and then your whole clip turn into 4K, and then you just upload it back to YouTube. It's like super simple. So Legend locked himself out. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna finish for the night. Let me take care of him. Right now, I just got my 3 succulents in there, my 3 aloe veras, and I gotta find something to put in that middle. And some pretty rocks, and I'll be done. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. I don't even know how to end this live. End stream.